All right, I think we're live. Let me know if you guys could hear me. I did notice some drop frames. 480 drop frames, so we'll see if it holds up. I know last time I did a live stream, we had issues as well. Let me just pause that. Whoops. Oh crap, I exited out of Chrome. I gotta get back to the chat. Give me a sec, guys. Where is my YouTube chat gone? Okay, there we go. Let me just pop the chat out. Hopefully you guys could see this all right. It's saying that my bit rate's a little low. You may hear a few, we have workers over doing our kitchen right now, so you might hear that. Virgil, how's it going? Let me see. Bring up the chat. I still haven't made a new scene for like the chat scene, and then what else is what we're going to be talking about, but I'll get doing that eventually. We got a new mic, so we're using the, what is this mic? The Shure, let's take a look. Shure SMB7. Ah, crap, all my tabs closed. So I bought this. I was using a Blue Yeti Pro mic before. This mic's just a lot better, and we need to use a mixer with it. I may get a new mixer, as this one, I can't go that far away from the mic or my voice will drop. So when I'm doing unboxing, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. If I'm just going to do it here, I'll probably end up sitting down, but if I need more space and I need to move over there, I might still use my Blue Yeti mic to do that. I don't know yet. What's going on, David? Neuralizer, how's it going? Yeah, so this mic was a little expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. I only hear one channel of audio. Let me take a listen. I don't know. Is anybody else hearing that issue? How's it going? Test. Yeah, so this mic was a little expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. All right, well, we're going to have... Whoops. Let me turn that off. Why is that only doing one thing of audio? Sorry, David. You guys are gonna have to work with that for today, and until I can figure it out. It's something to do with XSplit. Let me take a look here. Noise. I still haven't got this figured out. That's so weird that would do that. I don't even understand why. It's okay. Yeah, let's continue. Hey, how's it going, Quick Tech? Huh, that's so strange that it's only... Anyway, that's fine. We'll figure it out for next live stream. I didn't have that issue, I don't think, in the video that I just posted. Which was... I need to bring all my links back up now. They dropped out. There was a few things that I wanted to talk about. Only audio on the left, yeah. Oh well, it happens. I should have tested before I went live, but I'm pretty busy right now. I've had quite a few clients that we've been working on their network. Tomorrow I'm going to a client's house to install a bunch of access points. Sunday morning I have to go downtown Toronto, which is about half hour to an hour from where I'm located now, and we're running a bunch of cables and installing some access points. Hopefully maybe I could videotape it. We'll see if that's going to be possible. And then Sunday night, we're going to another client's to install a rack, do a bunch of cabling, install access points, all that type of stuff. But I just installed this yesterday. The Reolink, is it the Argus PT? It's a decent camera for the, for a Wi-Fi camera. I don't really install Wi-Fi cameras too much. But it seemed to work all right, and the solar panel is keeping up. I tried getting it onto here, but it keeps saying timeout, disconnect, so we won't be able to look at a live view of it. But yeah, it's not bad. I think, let me take a look at the app. It's kept my battery up. Let's see, Reolink app. Where the heck? Well, it's at 65% right now. Which is okay. I mean, that's not the worst, but I hope it doesn't hit back down to 0% or we're going to be in trouble. The backyard of my house, it doesn't get that much sun. I probably should have put this in the front yard. But either way, it's just more for a test, and they sent it to me for free. I think that goes for about $139 US. Reolink, let's see, .com. Where's their products? Argus PT. I just saw it there. Where the heck did it go? Oops. Oh, it works with Google Assist. Okay, so I might have to add that to my Google infrastructure. So it's a decent camera. I was looking at the night vision last night. It looked on the green like it was all let me pause that. When it was night vision in my backyard, it looked like it was completely covered in snow, which there isn't snow here yet. So I think I need to tweak the IRs a little bit. Kind of curious how the this is going to be fully weatherproofed, because on the back here where you plug in the solar panel, the grommet doesn't cover that connection. Does Reolink have a monthly cloud price? No, I don't believe so. No. You have to, for this camera, you have to have an SD card in the back of it though, for it to do the recording. I don't know if you could push that maybe to your, if you have another MVR or if you have a Reolink MVR. I haven't got that far into it, but it's great. It's very easy to control with the phone app. You can move it left, right. I mean, up, down. It's pretty straightforward. I did have another Reolink PTZ camera before. Where was that? This one right here, the RLC 420. I didn't end up putting it on my house because the bracket, you can't get a back box for this right now. Let's take a look. That maybe they released one. So there's this bracket, but there's no back box. So if without a back box, I don't want the cables to be exposed. This junction box, but this is probably just for their dome style cameras. I haven't installed that many Reolink cameras before, but I do have, I think I talked about this on my last live stream. I bought an NVR a few months ago from Amazon. It was like $500, and it came with a bunch of these little bullet cameras. It was the 510s. It looked okay, but I found that it stuttered quite a bit, and I don't know if that's because I didn't have it set up correctly. But I'm going to be installing this at my parents' house. I don't know if you guys would be interested in a video on that. I already have the cables run at their house anyway into the soffit and some on the brick. So it's really just going to be mounting the cameras and doing a bit of a setup. What's next? So, well, first, let's talk about this. So we got a new kitten. She's a little crazy. I was going to bring her up here today, but I don't really have anywhere to put her right now. And she'll probably end up running away and going under the desk, maybe chewing on some of my cables. She's a nice little cat, just scratches everything. And then we got Reolink offers. Oh, do they? Okay. So Reolink offers 4 cloud tiers. Let's take a look at that. See, yeah, oh, there, it shows right there. My thing is, I don't like really anything in the cloud. So I had a Ring doorbell. You had to pay a monthly subscription. I don't like that. And there's been some other stuff about Ring, like their security audits and stuff like that. That's why, well, I wanted to switch to Unifi anyway, so it was all the same on one tier. Your privacy is our top priority. Okay. So it's available in a lot of countries. And it has supported devices. So the Argus Pro. Okay, the Argus PT is there as well. It looks like this is most of their, I think it's just their Wi-Fi products though, which would make sense. So 4G mobile security meets 355 pan tilt and zoom. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's $304 though for that. That's a little pricey. Let's see. I mean, if you don't have a NVR and you only want one camera, this might be a good solution for you guys. My problem with Wi-Fi cameras, they're easy to knock offline with the deauth attack. But I mean, not a lot of people are going to think about that when they're driving past your house, unless they got a grudge against you or they're playing around. And then we have the beaconHD, which worked fairly well. I mean, I forget what my download speeds were with that. It wasn't anything crazy fast, but when you have a dead spot in your home, this is perfect. If you can't run a physical cable, I've ordered quite a few of these now for some other clients. I had a Facebook ad up. If anybody is in small business and they're looking to grow, Facebook ads work better, I find, than Google AdWords. I found Google AdWords are waste of money. SEO is good, but you're going to be spending a ton of cash on that to get ranked in the top 3. Facebook, you put like a $200 ad out for, I don't know, a week or two, you'll get tons of people. Right now, the residential market is really hot because, you know, everybody's working from home. So people don't want to cut holes in their wall to run cable. So this just plugs right over top of your power plugs, and it works great. There was something else. There's this other camera system. I just did a meeting. I need to look in my emails. I forget. Oh, that's what it is. Let me look. That's what the company's called. I don't think it's available in the US right now, but they are trying to release in the US, or they're going to be releasing in the US. So it's called Tiandi, I believe. They sent me demo unit. This was a little while back, and I captured some of the videos on it, but I didn't realize how in-depth their AI is. These cameras were nuts. Compared to the Unifi Protect and the AI on that, the AI will just track motion of people, which is great. And this does too. That will, you know, do that, track them. But this will take the face, so it does facial recognition. And then every time these people walk by, it will recognize them if it's in your office and whatnot. They have, I don't know if this was the PTZ camera. It was one of their Speed Domes. Maybe Speed Dome Pro. One of these cameras, it could have been the Ultra. It was insane. I've never seen an active deterrence like this. I don't know if anybody else has, but you set a motion zone, and if it's after hours, if there's somebody sitting in that motion zone for over 10 seconds, it will set an alarm like any active deterrence. Then it could do like blue and red siren lights, so kind of like police. And if you still don't move, it will start shooting lasers and following where you go until you move out of the area. So that was really cool. I'm going to try to get my hands on one and do a demo. And they weren't too, well, the PTZ cameras might be a little pricey. I'm not 100% sure on the price on those, but they're just going to be introduced into the North American market. So it would be good to get our hands onto it. It's not an OEM of Hikvision, has nothing to do with Hikvision. So we're going to try to stay away from those from now on. It's not banned. Hikvision isn't banned in Canada right now. I know in the States, I don't think you could put it in any government. I think you could do it in residential still. Where is that? So yeah, that's going to be really cool. I hope they send me some stuff for that. Just so you guys could see the advanced AI tracking. It blew my mind when I was looking at it. I forget what else I was going to talk about today. Let's see. What did I even name this stream? Unifi. I'm pretty sure I went over everything I was going to talk. beaconHD. I'm still trying to get my hands on. Let's go to UI.com. There's two products that the accessory. I've been trying to get my hands on the Unifi smart plug for months now. This thing is currently sold out. It's always sold out. I don't even know where I could grab one of these. If you guys know anybody, let me know who wants to sell it. Let me know. I want to do a video on it. I've heard good things. I think I saw, I don't know if Crosstalk did it, a video on it, but they look really awesome. And then the G4 bullet camera. Okay, so the G4 bullet, $262, it's sold out everywhere. We can't even get it on Amazon right now. I'm surprised these little G3 flexes are sold out. I think you could find those on Amazon, but besides that, because I need to get one more camera on the side of my house. One other thing. So I'm going to be looking at, I think it was NetApp. I believe that's what it was. NetApp. No, not NetApp. Sorry, NetSpot. So are you still using Protectli? I have the Protectli, yes, and I'm going to be doing some videos on it. I won't be doing any not OpenVPN. Right now, I'm not going to do any OpenSense videos on it. I'm going to convert it. We'll take a look at the Protectli website in a minute. So I bought the, let's take a look, get NetSpot. So I bought the pro version of NetSpot. I haven't used NetSpot yet. I forget what I was using to do site surveys. So I'm going to test this out. I might do a video on it if I could get a drawing of my house, or if somebody lets me in their business to do a video on it. This is just to analyze your Wi-Fi network. So it'd be pretty cool to show you guys how we do it and then change channels and do the power and all that type of stuff. I am looking at doing a video to optimize your Wi-Fi. But I'm looking now for the best Wi-Fi adapter to do these. I'm just looking to see if I could find my adapter. It's not there. I forget what I have. I just bought a cheap little Wi-Fi adapter so I could put it in monitor mode to do a couple different things, but I'm looking for a more high-powered one. So Protectli, let's take a look. Because they have Protectli, you could do a bunch of different things with. So I believe this is the one they sent me. Maybe they sent me the, let's take a look. Yeah, so that's the 6 port. Yeah, so they sent me this one a few months back. I only got to doing one video on it, but I still want to do some more videos because you could load it with OpenSense, pfSense, Untangled, Sophos, Ant-Man, XCP&G, Proxmox, Windows, and Ubuntu. So I think that would be good. And they also sent me a battery backup for it, which I haven't tested yet. I don't think they're overly pricey either. Let's take a look. I don't know if they show their prices on here or not. Unifi tuning. Yeah, so I think a lot of people want Unifi tuning videos. Seeing as that's most of my channel is Unifi stuff, I think that's what we'll do. I'm looking at getting different Wi-Fi access points though to kind of do comparisons, and I don't know if anybody would be interested in a mesh type system. Yeah, so right here, this is the 6 port, 289. That's not bad. Depends what comes with it. Whoops. That's not going anywhere. Okay, so it's got dual DDR up to, okay, so this is all up to. So then you have to add stuff on. I forget what I got with it. I know it was quite a lot that is actually in my Protectli. It would be nice to try to use it for Proxmox, or maybe do some VMs on it. Wi-Fi 6. I was looking at some Wi-Fi 6 stuff this morning. The Verge. TP-Link. I don't know who has Wi-Fi 6 stuff out currently, like access points. I'm trying to find some. Amazon.ca. Let's take a look. Eero. Okay, I was working with somebody yesterday who had these little Eero things. I'd never seen them before. I don't know how well like these TP-Link mesh points would work. $329. Is that worth me doing a video over? I think a lot of home markets are probably looking at stuff like this as well. The issue is if you're doing Wi-Fi 6, you need to have Wi-Fi 6 compatible devices. So you'd be looking at, you need to get a card for your PC, I think the new iPhones that they just released support Wi-Fi 6 as well. But I'm looking more for like a Wi-Fi 6 access point. Where the heck are... That's not a Wi-Fi 6. I have that, I believe. Is there a limit of access points that can be put in a group in the Unifi GUI? I don't believe so. So you're talking about access points, not SSIDs? Well, I did look at Eero. I know it's I was working with somebody yesterday who comes by the channel, and he had an Eero setup. But I want something that works well, that you could put some security on it and possibly do VLANs. I don't think a mesh system like this will work for that. There was, is it Orbi? This right here? I think Orbi does Wi-Fi 6 as well, doesn't it? Orbi. So that's TP-Link, D-Link. Oh, it's Netgear Orbi. So it's $449. I don't think any of those consumer mesh. I don't think it probably does either. I was at somebody's house last night to do. I forget what they had. They had some mesh system. It might have been Google Mesh or something like that. Anyway, they were having terrible speeds. I recommended an Amplify Alien. Just based on what they need, and now they're pretty much getting wire speed. So the Alien is on the top floor of their house. Their download speed is about 90 by 90 down with 20 up. Plugged directly into the back of their ISP router, we were getting 90 down. Once I plugged the Amplify Alien in, I was in their basement, which was 2 levels down. I was still getting 90 down. They didn't want cables run, things like that, so that's why I recommended that solution. Mesh points, I don't know if they're going to be too good. I think I'll end up ordering a few more of these, the beacons, and maybe do like a full mesh setup with them. So have my Nano HD being the main point and then doing the wireless uplinking to that. Because right now I have, I think, 6 access points in my house, maybe 7. Let's take a look. Whoops, dual 2FA. Where is, okay, there it is. Okay, so we are quick. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's my Protect, okay. So let's just make sure I'm not showing anything I shouldn't be. Okay, we're good. I'll just not switch off this screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 access points in the house. It's not a terribly big house. You guys are going to see all these firmware upgrades. Believe me, it's up to the latest date. I went to do like beta releases, and now it's just, these won't go away. Yeah, bandwidth's huge. You lose over half per hop. Yep. Oh yeah, I know about the audio. Yep. Yeah, so that's the thing I want to kind of test out. I forget what was the levels I was getting on this. I guess I could tell you guys right now. I'll hop over to the Wi-Fi or to the test network that I created. Test. And I think the beacon is being uplinked by my Nano HD. Oh, it's, yeah, my Office AP. Okay. Let's do a speed test on that. Oops. What the heck? Why is it not connecting? We'll give that a minute. Our power went out not long ago. I hope that's even giving us network access, or there's no point to having that up. I don't exactly need the beacon in my house. We have great coverage anyway. It was just to do the video the other day. Okay, there we go. So I'm getting over 100 download speed, which is, I mean, it's great if you need that type of speeds. We do pay. I pay for a gig. You'll never get that off access points anyway. Let's take a look. So if I get like 2 or 3 more of those, and then test, like I have one up in this main level, have one on the main floor, and then one in the basement, and only have the Office AP active, turn all these access points off. That would be a decent test to see if it still works well when you're hopping from one to another. I don't really know what else I had to talk about. I'm still gonna release some more Synology videos. I had somebody ask me about lag, which I'm not exactly sure of. Maybe you guys know the answer. Let's look at my comments here. I think it was Bruce. Yeah, Bruce. So if you add a lag port to the 2 ports on the Unifi switch to NAS, do we need to configure anything on the NAS end? I'm not too sure, as I've never done that. My Synology only has the 1 port. I would assume you would have to put it in a bond of some sort, but maybe you don't. Whoops. Is there anything like Unifi related that you guys want to see? I know people wanted to still see Unifi comparisons between the access points. So comparisons, we're going to do a comparison video, and then we'll do the tuning, the fine tuning. I forget what else I had planned. I still want to do the G4 bullet video. Need to get a G4 bullet, and then we'll do a scan with the Net app, or not Net app, whatever it's called. What was that called again? Net Spot. Just make sure it's for its LACP. Yeah, and Synology NAS does. That's something else I want to get. I do want to get, I think I talk about this every time, but I want to get a Synology with the 10 gig. Where is it? Oh my God, they're very expensive though. I don't really have a need for that. Do you have IPv6? No, I don't. No, I don't use IPv6. I mean, any of the businesses I've worked in, nobody uses IPv6 right now. Quick problem I've run into is the time hasn't updated after BST change. Oh, really? I haven't seen that issue. I know I was working with somebody this morning. Let's take a look at the latest firmware update. I haven't updated yet, but I think this has gone stable. Where is it? Unifi 6.0.28. Has anybody upgraded to that yet? I think I'm still on, where'd my controller go? I think I'm on 5.14.22 or something like that. Let's take a look. Yeah, 5.14.22. So the person was working with this morning, they're having issues with their IoT network. They only have about 10 devices on the maybe 20 devices on the IoT network. One of their devices keeps grabbing IP from the DHCP and then going to 169.254, so a DHCP problem. For the life of me, we couldn't figure it out. But his his controller version was higher than this. I forget. I think it's a beta release. I don't know if that's causing it. And there was one more issue that, let me see. I got it in my phone. I guess version 4.3.21 still has issues if you have that firmware on your access points. Oh, maybe that's what he's running. 6.33. It could have been 6.31. Sync by an hour. Well, that's weird. Yeah, you want to make sure that your time's synced. No issue so far, but my setup is pretty simple. You're still on 5.14. Yeah, I don't know when to switch, and I don't even think it doesn't prompt me anymore. Where did my controller go? Like, it doesn't prompt me to upgrade. I'm not going to show you guys this. Actually, I guess I could show you guys this. Is this for everybody? Like you can't even check for an update under the network now on the UDM Pro. I know I could push an update out. But even looking under, let's go to maintenance, check for firmware update. It shows that there's no updates at all. So it's a little strange. I might push to this because more clients are moving to that, and I need to know the interface. I know the beta version of it. I don't like it at all. The classic mode is still fine, but they've changed a lot in this. So when you go to tag a VLAN for Wi-Fi, instead of putting the VLAN ID, there's a drop-down menu for the network. Upgrade only via SSH. Ah, gotcha. I figured that's how it probably was. I thought it did prompt me once though, and then I couldn't. Update only. I wonder why they're doing that. Maybe so people don't push it out. Please reach out. Okay. I want to see if anybody's having issues with it. So it's now stable. What else can we talk about today? Let's see if there's anything new with the cameras. Protect. So when I was doing my Protect video, I didn't know that they had, let's go not now. I didn't know they had this feature where you could click on it and then do highlight motion. Like, that's really cool. Let's take a look at something else. Something with more, let's not do something from today. What day is this? This is probably me going out for coffee. Yep. So this is my morning routine, drive, go get coffee. So I like how it shows the kind of the heat map where the motion's going. Some folks are complaining on this update minute. I don't mind, but say you're a home user who doesn't have much experience with, I mean, you think it's plug and play, and you're not going to update it, right? Not that they would need to, but you want to make sure that you update so you have security patches. Oh, my camera's not going in 4K right now. What the heck? Let's switch that. Oh, it's because I have a 60 FPS. Okay, delete. So the next video, I'm not sure what I'm doing for my next video. So it's either going to be the Unifi access points doing a comparison, or it will be how to, make your Wi-Fi experience better within your home network or business. Or if they allow me to film this weekend, I'll put out one of those videos. I want to try to do more hands-on videos rather than more tutorial type videos. I could always bring, I have to bring my GoPro. That's the only camera that I have for that stuff. But it would be good to show you guys the Wi-Fi setup, do the heat maps, and then do, to make it better, right? And see if the channels cross and that type stuff. Yeah, I don't see any issues here. I don't think, okay. Tuning, yeah, I couldn't think of the word. That's what I want to do. Tuning, show some tuning. But anyway, if you guys don't have any other questions, it's going to be a short stream. This is going to be our normal stream time from now on. We're not going to do it Thursdays anymore. I've decided to do it on Fridays. It works a little better for me. I try not to book myself too full on Fridays. So I'll be able to go hopefully for a bit longer streams. I do have some more work that I got to do today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in the next stream. And I thank you guys for joining. And hit the like button. And watch out for my next video. It will be Monday or Tuesday. Have a good weekend, everybody. And I'll see you later.